Atlanta.
I'm like, you sure?
That 1 year, remember we had the limo and shit? I was with
Yeah.
Brand. That's the 1 year we spent New Year's. We usually use fly overseas, right?
Yep. Most of the time
Yeah.
for Christmas and New Year's. There was a few times I got to come home during the holiday while
Yeah.
overseas. Most of the time, though. Yeah. All right, going live. Oh, we are live. I'm tripping. Keep it live.
Uh, what
What's
up,
good,
Blake?
y'all? Let's go ahead. Y'all know how we start the show with some blue water climate control.
Yeah.
People always ask, where did we get the name Blue Water Climate Control? When a Navy ship casts off lines, exits the harbor, and loses sight of land, that's blue water sailing. It takes a team of people to do that. Tireless work, focus, and attention to detail. So much of starting a business is just like that. After it's done, you get filled with deep satisfaction for accomplishing something, and it's quickly followed by, now the real work begins. We're Blue Water Climate Control.
Shout out Blue Water Climate Control. Also, you already know, shout out to TGS, the gold standard, your fitness and sports performance training. None other than Jamel Johnson. Bug, what do you have to say for TGS and our watchers?
TGS. Definitely TGS, definitely stay tuned for some winter training. Um I've had a lot of people approach me. Obviously, kind of my actual season is winding down. So my evenings will be a little bit more free to really lock in on that winter training, get y'all right for 2022. Open availability for personal training and private. So it'll be mostly in the evening. So definitely stay tuned to that for that TGS work.
Listen, I love it. Sorry, guys. I'm also trying to upload some stuff for later. You also have Alexis Hornbuckle basketball, where, as you know, been kind of on hold. But the good thing is, I'm ready to get back into it. So I will start taking new clients to be training over these holiday breaks, and also just getting ready for the second half of your basketball season. Or if you're younger, I know that your basketball season is almost actually over. So either way, time to get back in the gym. Time to get your game right, your footwork right, your cardio right. Let's just become the best player we can be. Also, shout out our guy Nelson Garcia down in Miami, Florida. Just past it tutoring, where learning's made simple. Um, yeah, you can go online. It's all of your mathematical needs, K through 12, PSAT, SAT, and ACT prep. He does have physical, actual locations, but you can also utilize his online help as well. You have our girls, Orange Mountain. Why am I struggling today? Why
Oh,
can't I
no.
talk? Full disclosure, I don't know why I can't talk. Orange Mountain Designs, our girl Terry Holder, your Lady Vols source since 2008. Let me take this off the screen. So Book has, yeah, she got some fresh gear. I got some stuff. Um, as y'all
Yeah,
know, that
they
winter
hit us
line is up. Yeah, the winter line is out, and I seen some of these in the store. That
Yeah,
was
me
tough
and
right
Lex,
there.
homecoming weekend, we went in and racked up real
Oops.
quick.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So shout out Terry Holder, Orange Mountain Designs. We're your official Lady Vol gear. That's all the colors, actual logo. Go get it. Go support it. Come on, Lady Vols. I'm asking for us to. Hey, our athletes are doing their job. You know the alum. We're always proud. We're always repping current athletes. We're being consistent. We're winning. We'll get more into that in a minute. So let's do our job as fans and support where we can. All right.
Yeah, and they have some awesome gear for all the NIL athletes. They all have their own line of t-shirts, long sleeve shirts. So definitely go check them out. I think everybody has their own shirt that is specific to them and kind of what they wanted on it. So definitely go support, go show love. It's really dope. To see
Absolutely.
that.
And then lastly, Billy Ratliff's Tap 40 Grill. Shout out that sports bar experience. Hey, we're gonna get it where it needs to be, but right now I can guarantee you're gonna get good food, good drinks, and good service, and hopefully someone that can talk to you better than I can. Bug, what? Hey, let the people know where they're at this Monday night. They are watching the Collective Unfiltered.
I was like, where they at? What I miss? Sorry, guys. Look, y'all. Me and Lex have been working. Lex actually got a chance to get away last week,
I did.
but
Me
really,
and Sam
y'all,
in
like
Vegas.
literally like Sunday was like literally my only day like off. So like we just been going hard in this fourth quarter. So my apologies, but what's good, everybody? You already know your favorite co-host, the Collective Unfiltered, episode 73. We slowly creeping up to that done.
We're getting
But
there. We're getting there.
but yeah, thanks for tuning in. Rachel, what's good? Happy early Thanksgiving to you as well. And thank you for the early birthday wishes. That's so sweet. You remember my birthday's coming up. You know, it's that.
Birthday is coming up. Boo.
What's up, Beth? How you doing, Renee? Hope everybody's doing great. But yeah, I'm just happy to be in the building with my ace in the
Hey,
hole. Let's
yeah, we
um
here. We here.
we
Hey, let's
here.
talk about Lady Vols soccer. I mean, I know we got a lot to talk about because I mean we skipped last Monday. I got caught up at the restaurant. Um, so we still got to go back and recap homecoming. But let's
Homecoming.
start
Oh,
with Lady Vols soccer because I think everybody we was all rooting for them to get to that Final Four.
yeah, I definitely had Lady Ball Soccer in that Final Four conversation. Um, got a nice win. Obviously, I got to attend the game at home against Lipscomb last week during homecoming, and it was awesome. I mean, the atmosphere was crazy. You know what's wild
Right.
is, first of all, I should have known better because I'm just like I should have known better. However, I had to park at the ag campus and walk. No, and I should have just like, yo, like, come on. I know there's a spot. I know where a spot is available right now. So, but yeah, anyway, yeah, I walked from the ag campus to the game, and I mean the atmosphere. It's been a minute since I've been back for an actual game. I'm there every summer for camp, but the atmosphere was crazy. So but then of course we got the dub against Washington on Friday, and then we drew Michigan at Michigan on Sunday, and Michigan's having a really, really good season. It was a bit of a tough draw, but I think they'll bounce back. They have some key players that still haven't even been on the field yet due to injury. Giselle Washington, um, Sydney Hennessy, a couple of the players that were kind of dealing with some injuries. So super, super excited for the future of Tennessee soccer, and I think they made us proud. They made us very, very proud, especially as an alumni. Everything they did this year, Coach of the Year, Freshman of the Year, multiple first, second team awards. I'm sure there's going to be some more All American, awards, and just yearly awards rolling in for that squad. But tied the highest ranking in Tennessee history. We got our second ever MVP, in addition to myself. Thank you.
Woo, woo. Good
But
job, Bud.
getting that SEC tournament MVP award. But super, super, super proud of Lady Vol Soccer. They definitely represented the name on the chest this season. So I'm excited for the future. I hope that they really saw what they can achieve, and take this Sweet 16 and carry it with them until game one next season, and run with it. Because I really do think they have a great team, and they have a young team. Taylor Huff is a freshman. Uh, Jada, so I really think that they have a bright future for sure, for sure. So super, super excited, very, very proud. They made all the alumni proud for sure. Um, but yeah, tough draw against Michigan, but they should be proud of themselves for sure.
They should definitely be proud of themselves. And I mean, obviously, we don't like to lose, but it speaks volumes on the girls, their focus, the coaching staff, and we
Yeah.
know the strength and conditioning all the way down to the training. We know everybody played a part in that. So that's all right. We'll be back next year, stronger, ready to go, ready to get to that Final Four and compete for a ship. Yep.
But Lex, we got to be in town. Let's just go ahead. Last Monday, obviously we apologize, had to postpone. We had a lot going on
Oh yeah.
between Lex with the restaurant and then of course there's a lot that goes into being a general manager. So we had to kind of postpone. But let's go ahead and let's recap that homecoming weekend though.
Homecoming weekend was live.
It
Yo,
was live for real.
it was crazy. Like the second I saw Boog, I got hyped. I ain't seen the homie in a minute. Not only that, we got an opportunity. I mean, she's at the restaurant Friday and Saturday. CP slid through on Friday night. We had a
The
blast
alumni
there.
that was in the building, the
Yeah,
BFLs, the
look,
LVFLs
hold on. Yeah,
building.
we was in that thing at the restaurant. You feel it? Look, hold on. This was one with one of our regulars and Lady Vol fan and watcher of the podcast. Both of our podcasts on
Yeah, Peggy.
Volunteer Road Show. Yep, Miss Peggy over there. Appreciate you. Um, and this is me and CP, just being me and CP. So chilling, hanging out. But man, I'm talking about from the tailgating to actually going to be able to watch the game, to hang out. Uh Saw Monica Abbott. I ain't seen Monica in I don't know how long.
I
Outside of TV in the Olympics. That's it. You know what I mean?
haven't seen her graduation.
Yeah, facts. So, just seeing her husband there, they were honoring her, they were honoring CP, they honored Coach Kelly Jolly on the field. And then, I mean, the restaurant, Friday and Saturday, you had BFL, men's basketball, of course, women's basketball, soccer, football. It was just volleyball. It was just great to see people.
It
Like,
was awesome.
that family atmosphere that people talking about at UT and the volunteers and VFL, LVFL, like it's real, yo. It's really real.
It is real. And Lex, like a lot of times people always ask, like, yo, like, what did you love about Tennessee? But like, it's just like we all been out of Tennessee, 2007, 2008,
Yeah.
in and around there. And it's like literally like we saw guys we haven't seen in easy 5, 6, 7 years. Julio, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
Julio. I forgot about Julio. My
Big
God.
Vlad, like not to mention
Yeah.
the goat Heather Mason was in the
Heather
building.
Mason was in the
You
building.
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just like, and literally, like, it was just like we all picked up right where we left off. Like, yo, like recapping, like, yo, what you doing now? Where you at? Just like, yo, I'm proud of you. Like, just like that vibe. Like, I mean, Big Vlad, that was my guy. He just came and just picked me up. Like, neither one of my feet were on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But just
Oh yeah.
like that love that we had, like that connection. It was really, really dope, y'all. Like, I know words not doing it justice of just like the vibe that we had, just tailgating, and then everybody came out with us. You know what I mean? Like everybody showed up. Uh Track and field, J Track was out there. Like it was just
Yep.
like, it was just a really, really dope vibe. And to just get everybody number again, like, yo, what's your number? Like
Catch
it was,
up.
yeah, it was definitely, it was
I forgot how
definitely,
many numbers I used to have back in the day. Like I
I
looked
mean,
at
what?
Debbie Jenny's numbers, phone numbers, like area codes, like different states.
Uh-huh.
Like what was I doing? That's crazy. I actually have a video. Candace, I believe I don't know if they were filming part something for her, something for Lady Ball basketball, homecoming, but I'm not sure if y'all got a chance to catch the speech. It's uploading right now that she did. If I can, is it ready? It's not ready.
Jessica said, I miss J Mo, best trainer ever. Man, Jessica, you
Ever.
know about that. She the legit best. I've never met a trainer as good as Jenny Oshak. Chris Hoffman was right behind her. But literally like two of the best trainers I've ever had in my career. And
Oh
that
yeah.
goes professional, like across the board. Like, and then you throw in, that wild card, and you got that Heather Mason combo with Jenny Moshak. It's over with.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
So yeah, it would have been awesome to see Hoff and J Mo. I'm sure they were around somewhere, but nah, that definitely would have been a vibe to have all three of them. And so
How'd
yeah,
you
but
feel? How did you feel coming back to Knoxville, being there, being around everybody? What'd you think of Tap 40? I mean, break it down.
man, y'all, first of all, y'all, hey, shout out to my guy Carter. Yo, y'all, with the moment that y'all step into Tap 40, the first thing that y'all need to order is the wings with the Carter sauce.
Yeah,
And
that
throw
Carter
some
spicy garlic is fire
and
with
throw
that
them lemon
lemon
pepper.
pepper.
Y'all, I'm I'm not even lying to y'all. Literally, we're all sitting around. Candace, D-Lo came in. Who else was it? D-Lo. D-Lo, Jawan,
LT, LaMarcus,
LaMarcus. Like, we all sitting there just like clowning,
Jawan,
talking.
Duke,
Look,
Vince.
y'all, I'm sitting there like, yeah, yeah. Like, those wings were so good. Like, I haven't had some wings that good in a minute. And they gave me a pound, right? Lex ordered a pound thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna get some too. Y'all, I took all the wings and the fries. I'm not gonna lie. So when you go to Tap 40, gotta order the pound of wings with the Carter sauce and the lemon pepper sprinkles. Shout out to our guy Carter. Man, I'm telling y'all, drinks are on point. The whole drink menu, all the shooters, really dope. So definitely like it's a vibe, y'all. It's a real vibe. Cam O'Brien was
Yeah,
performing when we came in. He had it live in there. We had a really good time, but I can definitely say y'all Tap 40 the food, it's on point. It's on point. They did
appreciate that.
that with the food for real. And now that the bar is fully stocked, liquor and beer, y'all got to try the shooters. It's you get buckets of beer. So definitely go check that out. But real quick, Lex has a video from CP at homecoming. So if you didn't get a chance to see it, now's your
Here you
chance.
go. Uh-oh.
Rachel.
Like, I come back here, my teammate we won 2 national championships together. We ran line drills together. We fought, we argued, we didn't agree. Kelly probably got calls from Pat about how me and Hornbuckle never got along, and she's one of my best friends now. Like, takes care of my daughter, watches her, checks on her, all that stuff. So, like, these are relationships with you all, within the organization, with everybody that you guys are gonna have for the rest of your lives. Coach Summit said that all the time. It really is about people establishing relationships. We've won the WNBA championship, been to the Olympics. Like, this was the best time of my life.
That was it.
Yeah. Well, did you want to
That
watch
was
the
just
whole
it.
thing? Yeah, that was just a clip. That was a clip.
All right, I was
Uh,
getting into it. Look, I'm sitting here. I got my hands in my hoodie. I'm like,
you wanted
um,
the whole thing. Y'all gotta go watch the whole thing.
I
Y'all can
watched
catch it. Yeah, you can
but
catch it on
um,
YouTube, Facebook.
like hearing obviously me, I was present during those times. You know what I'm saying? You with CP. Hell, we
The whole
even
thing. Yeah.
CP lived next to me and Lex,
Don't
right?
drop it
So
to the computer.
we all had we lived in a townhouse. So me and Lex, and then literally you go behind and CP's on the backside. So like we all lived right there. We were in the same major. We had, or not same major. We had some of the same electives together: history of rock, bowling. Like, don't judge us, okay? We had to do it, okay? Like, don't judge us.
Hey, come see
But
me in bowling though. Come see me.
come see me in bowling, and I broke my collarbone at the end of that class, and still got an A. But but yeah, so it's just like, so obviously me being present in those times, like obviously I got to see y'all's dynamic, the back and forth, the like, like I used to go to practice, like y'all, like after my practice, I used to go and chill in the stands at TBA. I used to come through the back by the locker room and just chill in the stands and watch them practice. Or like if I had an off day or whatever, like I just come watch them practice. So Lex, hearing Candace talk to the current Lady Vols and trying to get them, obviously these ladies didn't have the blessing of Pat Summit,
Right.
but they have someone who Pat groomed in Kelly, right? Kelly got Pat like in them early years. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So hearing Candace stand in front of that locker room, in front of Kelly, former Lady Ball athlete, staff, and so on and so forth, and kind of speak those words and about you and y'all's history, but at the end of the day, what really matters. How'd you feel when you saw that, when you heard it?
Oh man, tearjerker. Like, oh, appreciate you, CP. Like, it's all love, but we don't ever really publicize, our friendships or just like, I mean, I can't say we don't publicize our appreciation for each other, but it's more directed towards like the team, the Lady Ball, Pat. So to hear it just come out so personal, it made me smile from ear to ear. That's my dog. I was just happy to be able to link and connect with her, see her doing well. And it was just a good thing. But to hear the message, and I do have the video. Sam just sent me the whole video. I gotta figure out how to get it to the computer, but from the phone. But hearing her just give back and pour into the cups of those girls who we had the same thing from our older Lady Vols, that came back and that would come talk to us and drop those nuggets. So to see her pour into them and to hear her say, college was the best time of her life. I just always think about when we were in, our circles and an older Lady Ball would come back and say those words, and we'd be like, I can't wait to graduate. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you just don't get it.
And I'm the
And
same way. Like, I love my squad. Like, even now, like, there's a group of us that are so tight. Like, even like my youngers, like, they were kind of like my little sister. Like, it
yeah,
really is like, it's it's different. It's different. And I really hope that those young ladies took took what she was saying and really like embrace it. Um,
right, right,
You know what I'm saying? Because it is special. It really is special. Like no matter, I mean, obviously, look, like you've won two WNBA, two national championships, two WNBA championships. Candace, two national championships, three WNBA championships. Both of y'all, McDonald's All Americans,
right.
Olympics, Pan Am Games, all that. But it's still everything goes back to like Rocky Top, like those 4 years, like same for me, like those 4 years, like lit, you know what I mean,
Facts.
across the board. So like that's really dope, to hear her say that and express that. And obviously it's a common theme with former Lady Vols coming back to speak to current Lady Vols, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kathy said, "Were you in the locker room when CP talked to them? What was the team's reaction?"
I was in the locker room, but I wasn't in the film room where she did the speech. So I didn't know. I didn't know until I watched or Sandra showed me. It's when I first saw it. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, well, I guess a good segue would be I feel like the team's reaction was pretty good based on that performance on Sunday.
It
Like,
looked like it. It looks like I'm trying to. I'm being real old right now, guys. Give me a second, because I found the. Well, I didn't find it though. Sandra sent it to me, and it's on Facebook. And honestly, let's just get a raw reaction because I haven't fully watched it. So that's what I'm doing right now. But can we please, yes, continue to talk about this win against Texas? The last time I came to watch the Lady Vols and Texas play, we got our butts handed to us. Do you hear me? So to see us, and it was a fairly close game in the first half, but to see us have a close game, compete the entire time, and then finish it out made me very happy. But
shout
but
out to that girl Jordan
oh,
Horston.
Jordan Horston, yeah, she dropped a cool dub. But she's listen, I just want her to have that killer in her, start to finish every time she's on the floor. And like she had big numbers and she came up huge at times, but I really feel like she could be their go-to player
Hmm.
because she could score. Like the girl can just flat out score.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the team looks for her. on both ends of the court for that energy, for that finishes. I think that can be her. So I'm challenging you, Jordan. They said
Um,
Horston and TK. We gotta get TK to stop getting in foul trouble, man. I think the game would have went a lot smoother if we keep her on the court.
um, I'm super excited for you
God,
know the definitely what they're gonna do in this season. I mean that Texas game, especially this early in the season, to battle in an overtime game, and
oh yeah,
what your first 2 week, what 3 weeks of the season, like that's huge. You know what I mean? So that shows a lot of promise and just, there's still so much growth that's gonna happen throughout this season. But to get that on the front end of your season, that's a huge confidence booster. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah,
Especially and overtime hits different. You know what I'm saying? That's like that grind of like in soccer. A soccer game is 90 minutes. But
yeah.
when you hit overtime, now you're talking 100 minutes, 110, 120. You know what I'm saying? Like that's different mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? So to beast through that and like come out on the top, like that's huge. And yeah,
Oh
South
yeah.
Carolina did beat UConn. We saw that. Thank you, Donna. Rachel said, hopefully we get Ray back.
I can't
Um,
pull it up.
Peggy said, long time since we've beaten Vic Schaefer as well. He took it to us several times when he was at Mississippi State. I agree. He had a great run in Mississippi State. Um,
Yeah,
so that was definitely a good win. Um, but and
I could
Kathy
not.
said it will give them confidence, especially if they get in a similar situation again. Definitely agree. Definitely agree because they're gonna have some work in that SEC schedule for sure. So I think this will definitely serve them well. Lex, you able to get that video?
No, no.
No.
I'm like, no. I'm trying to
Um,
figure out because it might be something that if I can get it, I will definitely get it up for y'all at the end, before the end of the show. Um,
how about um how about the men's? Them balls.
them
Ball back.
balls.
Them
How
balls.
how about them balls, man? We coming through one time for the one time. Volleyball won over the weekend. Men's basketball, women's basketball. It was a good weekend for Tennessee sports altogether. I mean, we were
Football. Got that.
football. We just mollywhopped, South Alabama. That's what we should have did on homecoming, so everybody would have been happy.
You
But
feel me? We gonna play Georgia on homecoming, like the number
yeah,
one team, like
yeah,
um. But yeah, men's basketball, Kathy, you're right. Men's basketball got a great, great, great dub against UNC.
yes,
Um,
sir.
I'm excited for the men's team too. I was coaching at the University of Texas when Rick Barnes was at Texas, and he is a phenomenal coach. I think he's a great coach. And he's, I want to say he's from Knoxville, right? Or he's from
Don't
somewhere in Tennessee. I
don't get me
think
the line.
I'm
There's
not.
I
Look, I'm gonna
I
look it
can
up.
look it up. I can look it up.
I want to say he's got some ties to Tennessee, which is kind of what brought him back here. But he's really got these guys bought in. I mean, we saw that last season. They had a fantastic run last season. Uh,
Oh yeah,
so I'm excited about men's basketball too. They're putting up some numbers, putting up some good wins too. Um, I'm just excited for Tennessee sports, man. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
we really doing it. I'm trying to see about Rick Barnes. But
Well, all right. Find out about Rick Barnes. But let's talk about this stuff. Do y'all see that? Tamika
ooh,
catching honored catch. Yes, we honored catch yesterday. Obviously, y'all know about her induction to not only the Knoxville Hall of Fame, not only having her Lady Vol jersey retired, but also the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. So this was honoring catch, and that's my big sis, one of my many Lady Vol big sis. So it was an honor to be in the building. Um, and that's Orange Mountain Designs hoodie I'm wearing. Actually, you can't see it. Dre game too long, but um, it was just the basketball, the Lady Vols. It's nice and it's got the big basketball hoop on the back. But Kat, shout out to her. Listening to her speak, anytime that woman speaks, I'm inspired. Anytime. That's a fact.
Oh, most definitely. I grew up watching Catch, like between her, the Three Meeks, like it was literally like everything.
Oh
But
yeah.
I was on FaceTime with Lex when she was kind of showing up at the brunch, and she was like, "Yo, look at this!" Like, um, just from what I saw, like it was really dope how they really like really created a vibe, created an atmosphere, created that like that homecoming. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
because she is like a huge piece of Lady Vol basketball, but just women's basketball in general. Like she's to me, like she's like a pioneer. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
she's really like kind of carried that torch, along with many others. But you know how we rap for them Lady Vols though. They
Oh yeah.
different. They different. Um,
Yeah. I
so
love the
yeah,
fact that she demanded, not suggested, demanded that we bring back that love and that support and camaraderie um, from within, starting with Lady Ball fans, family, staff, alum, uh, managers. It doesn't matter. Just bringing it back to what it was and not being wishy washy, but uplifting. Like we became okay. She spoke about mediocrity and how this program and what Pat has built was meant for greatness, and we become okay with mediocrity. And that is so true. And uh, you can tell that that's what has become of the Tennessee fans up until this year, I would say, because but why is that? Because most, if not all of our sports have been successful. What happens when we're not, right? So instead of booing and ranting and raving, let's figure out the proper words to encourage them, but also challenge our fans, the coaches, the players to be on top, to want to be great again. And that just spoke volumes to who she is as a person because she does exude greatness in everything that she does.
yeah, that's facts. That's facts. And I think for me, like I get so excited when I see former Lady Vols come back and speak whatever sport because Pat, like you see that impact that Pat had no matter the sport. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just like everybody kind of speaks that language. You know what I mean?
Right,
So I think that's super important, especially for the young ladies that are on campus now representing this on their chest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much history and culture like that. They didn't get to experience or they don't know about, but when they hear all the alumni speak on it, is different. You know what I mean? So definitely dope that Tennessee brought Meek back and had her homecoming, and they did it the right way. You know what I
right.
mean? So definitely dope.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Real quick, y'all, we gonna let y'all know who's bringing y'all this 73rd episode of the Collective Unfiltered.
Maybe.
Maybe we have the homie Alexis Hornbuckle basketball. Stay tuned for what's coming up this winter, as well as what's rolling around in 2022 as she gets back into the basketball grind. Just passing tutoring our guy Nelson Garcia down in Miami, Florida. All your PSAT, SAT, ACT prep needs, as well as math tutoring K through 12. Shout out the gold standard fitness sports performance training. Once again, stay tuned. Social media website for winter training, uh, as well as our girl Terry Holder at Orange Mountain Designs. Go check them out. They just dropped some new gear. You can check out the website. They also have new open hours at the store. Me and Lex saw the store. Really dope. Got a bunch of items. Matter of fact, this is about to go on the car. That Lady Vol, oops, upside down. That Lady Vol license plate. definitely about to be on the whip. And last but not least, shout out to our guys, Billy, Bobby, Carter, Volunteer Roadshow. They continue to hold us down, giving us this platform to bring you the Collective Unfiltered. And certainly last but not least, once again, Billy Ratliff's Tap 40 Grill Sports Bar Experience. You're sitting here looking at the general manager who holds it down. She does everything, y'all. When I tell y'all she does everything in that restaurant, man, what? She will bust your table. She will bring your food. She'll bring you drinks. She might take a complimentary shot, which you don't take that to heart because she is on the clock when she does it. So uh, that is minimal, only on special occasions. Uh,
Facts.
she refills the taps, you know what I'm saying? She rolls kegs in there. She makes sure the money system is right, the Clover system, you know what I'm saying? She might get on the mic. Sorry, I'll stop now. But
Oh
she
man.
might be a bartender on a day shift, you know what I mean? But she definitely is holding it down at Tap 40. But
Thank you, Boog. Appreciate you.
yeah, no problem. You know, just trying to get you out there, bro. But I think she has that video ready. You got that video?
I do. Shout out to Sam for airdropping this.
Hi. How are you? You all good? Yeah. Well, first I want to say like good luck with the season. I've been watching the last 2 games, and I know you all have been practicing. Because what are the rules now? You guys can practice like all the time. Yeah. Like. How's that? No, but honestly, here's the thing. Like I was in you all's seat a long time ago. We can say that. I know I'm old. But I think the biggest thing that I didn't understand, especially when Coach would have players come back and talk that were like, we called them old heads, and they would come back and talk to us about this is the best years of your lives and all this stuff. And I was just kind of like, all right, let me get to the next level. Like, let me move on. But really it is. And I'm saying that because of the people. Like, I come back here, my teammate from, we won 2 national championships together. We ran line drills together. We fought, we argued, we didn't agree. Kelly probably got calls from Pat about how me and Hornbuckle never got along, and she's one of my best friends now. Like, takes care of my daughter, watches her, checks on her, all that stuff. So, like, these are relationships with you all, within the organization, with everybody that you guys are gonna have for the rest of your lives. Coach Summit said that all the time. It really is about people establishing relationships. We've won the WNBA championship, been to the Olympics. Like, this was the best time of my life. Honestly, like, this is home. So I just really encourage you all to like really understand that this is, you should stop and take it in. And to write to yourself now, so that later on when you're going through tough times or you don't know where you're gonna get stuff from or strength from, like you can lean on that. So do you guys have anything like questions? I don't wanna put you on the spot, you know, it's not necessary, but just have a conversation. Like I'm here. Ray can give you all my number. I'd be happy to reach out. I know Layla is friends with a lot of you all on the team, whether she follows you on Snapchat or whatever, but you guys are role models for my daughter. So it's important that I hold my end of the bargain and, you know, hopefully be there for you guys. So Tennessee is about family, it's about tradition, and, you know, I want to be that for you all, so.
um, that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, for her to extend herself obviously to the current team, um, and just kind of let them know like your platform is bigger than you. You know what I mean? Like those relationships, it's bigger than you.
Yep.
Um, that's special. Like that's really special. So I really hope they all took that in. You know what I mean? Like that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from a player of her stature, you know, and the levels that she's been able to achieve, you know, and come back and, you know, just be humble. Like even at the restaurant, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she was very humble and she mentioned this is home. Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's to kind of open those doors. Mrs. Hornbuckle, sorry. But no,
Like an
that's
old lady. That's my mama.
right. Um, but no, that was really dope, you know, and especially like big props to CP. um, coming through and definitely extending that kind of olive branch to the team to be able to like, yo, like I'm a resource, like I'm here. So that's definitely
Oh
dope.
yeah, yeah. That's seven. Sven, you're funny guy, my guy. You're funny. Good. I'm glad you could hop on though, man. It's always great seeing you. Appreciate you giving us, a shout out on our dub too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, volleyball, we doing our thing out there.
Yeah, they they
Uh,
they get back on track after couple
yeah,
of we
had a
had
little
a
rough patch. Had a little rough
slide.
patch. We
It's
good.
fine,
We
it's
good.
fine. But
Uh, Tony said that's the epitome of greatness. Pat Summit leadership inspired me during my time in the military. Greatness. That's what's up. Respect. Shout out. We appreciate you letting the world know that coach helped you out.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Um, Guys, it's been a great Monday. We've had fun. We've held it down. We've recapped homecoming, uh, our reunion, Bug and Buck's reunion. We had recap catchings. What else we got? Soccer, volleyball, football, men's basketball. Am I missing anything, guys?
I mean, nah, I really think we doing a damn thing right now, for real, for real. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I'm laughing at God's child. You see it?
yes, they look, they in practice, boy, like
Yeah,
this. But
head to head.
it was all in obviously good competitive energy. Like, of course, like when they stepped on the court, like it was all love, like I got you, whatever. But man, some of those practices were epic. I'm not even gonna lie. Um,
Listen, it's a battle.
it
Our
was
practices legit were 10 times harder than our games were.
most definitely,
I
most definitely.
can't really I can't think of a team. Well, not I'll say not many teams. I remember the first time we played Rutgers, we got our butts handed to us. Uh, they beat us up. They were faster than. I mean, it was. They embarrassed us on every which way.
Hey, that Vivian Stringer Pat Summit was always that. I love watching that game, like because
Yeah,
they had so much love and respect for each other, but two prominent women in women's basketball.
absolutely,
I love that matchup.
absolutely. And yeah, at the end of the day, you're right. Family fight, but it lets somebody else come in and say something. To any of our other teammates, or even if me and Candace were in it at practice, or it wouldn't even have to be on the court. But let somebody say something about her or vice versa about me. We're gonna stand up for each other.
Yeah,
And that right there is something that I think gets lost a lot nowadays because these kids are so sensitive. So when their friends compete with them or challenge them or get aggressive with them, they get in their feelings and then shut down. So how do you become great if you don't want nobody to push you?
yeah,
That's a whole nother story. Y'all will get me on here for a whole nother hour. I ain't got time.
yeah. Thank you, Bree, for the shout out. Yes, we definitely bring the positive energy. Sven said that yeah, baseball is coming around, got that good
Mhm.
baseball schedule. Baseball is gonna be they're gonna be lit too. I'm excited for them. Two schools, yes, and most on the list, UGA and Bama. We would agree. God's child, family fight all the time. At the end of the day, you love each other. That's what matters. Big fact.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um, and Sven said those kids will appreciate it later when they have to work really hard for their living. I agree. I
Absolutely. It's just amazing to me to see the I don't know the evolution of childhood and the growth and all that parenting, development of kids, all that.
yeah, for sure. Um, but yeah, well, thank everybody for tuning in. We wish everyone a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hopefully, everybody gets a good plate of food, gets to spend time with your loved ones. Just whoever you consider your loved ones, your friends, your family. Family isn't always blood, but whoever you call family. Hopefully, y'all get to spend some time. Um, I know, obviously, 2020 Thanksgiving was a little bit different because of COVID. So hopefully, y'all get to spend some time with some family in a little bit larger setting, especially if there's people you haven't seen in a year plus. I know that's the case for some people. You know what I'm saying? Haven't been able to spend time with family. So hopefully y'all can spend some time with some family. I know I'm gonna eat good. I know Lex gonna eat good.
Thanks.
And just enjoy some time, much needed off time with some family. So wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Lex, where you gonna be for Thanksgiving? Where you at?
Uh, I on the day of 25th. Is that the day? Is this the
Yes, it
25th?
is. 25th.
25th on Thursday. I will be with my family in Ooltewah, Tennessee, where my brother and sister-in-law and three nieces reside. My parents will also be down there.
Good deal. I
Sam,
will
you coming?
I will be in North Atlanta with the fam. Mom Duke's crib. So definitely looking forward to that. Got some family in town that hasn't been in town for a minute, so definitely looking forward to that. So with that being said, oh y'all, just remember my birthday's on Saturday, so give your girl a little birthday shout out. You know what I mean? Like coming to into chapter 35. I'm stepping into my prime. Feel
Yeah,
me?
man. Go ahead.
But nah, definitely thank y'all for tuning in, man. We getting close to the end of 2021. So appreciate you. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, host. Thank you, Lisa. But still a young lady. Thank you, Kathy. You know, I still look like I'm with it. Thank you, Tony. No, I appreciate it. I'm just clowning y'all, but I do love my birthday. But I don't know what Lex has going on over there. Thank you, Sven.
Me, Sam, and Chica just having the time of our lives.
I love it, love it, love it. But until next week, let's let them know what they can do.
Until next Monday at 7 p.m. Remember, remember, be unfiltered in your truth, y'all. We love y'all. Go Vols and go Lady Vols.